My name is Marilyn Pett. I'm a teacher at Centralian Senior College. I teach in the Gateways program. The Gateways program is for students predominantly of Indigenous backgrounds. They are all students who are either ESL, English being a second, third or fourth language, or they're speaking English as an EADL language. The approach in Gateways is a cooperative community family type approach. Let's just get it in the voice first though, in the mouth. School education preparation for life.
School education preparation for life.
Equal life chances are human right.
Equal life chances are human right.
One mob. We teach mainstream type subjects but from a different point of view with a different emphasis, which is more culturally meaningful for the students that we're working with. I liked what you just said to him, stand up, yeah, like at the grand final. I'm just suggesting it's not a bad image to put into your lyrics.
Well, I need Dan to help me with that. He's good.
But just write the word idea down. The integrated learning subject, I've chosen to use an authentic real-life context to build the whole program around, and that context is the Generation One, a nationwide competition that involves creating some kind of response to the idea of ending Indigenous disadvantage in one generation. In the process, we're working with a hip-hop artist who is quite gifted in assisting the students that are quite shy and reticent to express their view, their opinion. He's very good at assisting them to draw that out of themselves and have a voice.
Fella black, fella, let's close the gap, make it one generation across the map. Let's all come together as one. You feel that?
I have in fact noticed students who are fairly disengaged usually spend a lot of time with their headphones on. Instead of listening to music, they're actually producing music. This was one of the intentions of the program, was to turn these students from passive recipients of IT into active creators. Oh, that's fantastic. That's like jazz. That is beautiful. That is so... Oh, you got more? I think it's very important for students to have different learning contexts outside of the classroom context. We regularly have excursions. I do my best to find some outside experience that we can have.
The impact that's had on those quieter students has really brought them out of their shell as well.
Yeah.
Students who wouldn't normally be out there with the microphone engaging or want to do public speaking, those are the students that have probably benefited, do you think, the most?
Yeah, definitely. And today was great because we went to the ABC radio studio and we actually had those kids that you're talking about, the really reticent speakers, there with the mic and the headphones and talking their stories and again, real life, authentic situations. So it just does something to them. In a classroom they will shut down, but in a real life context it starts to make them more connected and want to communicate more.
There are a lot of issues in Alice Springs, but I don't get involved in that stuff. All I do is worry about my sports and my family. I don't need to be racist and fight against people. All I need to do is go along with my life in a positive way and end my future. Stand up for your culture, stand up and be counted. If you want to be heard, you better shout it. Indigenous, Australian, dancing, creative.
I feel very passionate about the need to have authentic experience in the school context for students, particularly students whose cultural backgrounds are dissimilar from the background of the culture of the school. School can sometimes be quite disconnected for students from the rest of their life, but if they're engaged in authentic experience at school, there's a real connect between what the school is offering and what their lives are offering them.
To what extent do you permit students in your class to be creators using ICT rather than passive users? How can teachers cater for students whose backgrounds and experiences seem to ill-equip them for normal classroom learning? How do you find out about innovation in teaching and learning? And in what ways have you attempted to incorporate it into your own practices?